What's good, guys? So this is my first official kind of vlog after the show, which was 8 days ago now, and really all this is just an introduction to where I want to take the channel over the next 5 months, and just some real talk about the fitness industry and how and who it affects, basically. So I'm going to start off quite simply with where I plan on going within the industry and over the next sort of year. Basically, after winning my pro card at the show, Miami Pro Show, I've decided to focus purely on the Miami Pro Show, which is in April 2017, where I get to compete as a pro and not an amateur, with the chance of winning a sponsored flight to Las Vegas to compete in the Muscle Mania. So that's my focus. With that as well, next year, depending on... Sorry, this camera's like going all over the place. Hopefully that's better. Depends on how I do in that show will base my decision on any other competitions that I decide to do. But I am thinking about also doing the WBFF in May next year. So that's my goal. Okay, so my competition goal and show goal is next year now. In the meantime, I have a specific training split. Now, if you saw the video before this one, which was of my deadlift workout, where I explained exactly what my workout routine and training split is going to be over the next 5 months, then you'll know. If you didn't, I suggest you go back and have a look at that video so you can see exactly what my split's going to be, so you can get a better understanding. But basically, that is what I'm going to follow now for 5 to 6 months, right up until the end of the year, before I start my cut. And what I want to make this series about, so the 5 months where I'm doing this program, I want to make a series about building your foundations. Now, I've racking my brains, me and my girlfriend racking our brains, trying to think of a fancy, catchy name to call this series about building your foundations, or really just establishing your roots. And it's something that's overlooked quite a lot, because everybody that goes on YouTube, or 9 times out of 10, are always looking to cut and just to burn fat and get this fantastic physique, which is absolutely fine. But if you haven't got the solid foundations, then it's going to be very difficult to achieve this aesthetic, lean physique that you're after just by following these cutting videos. You need to build the foundations first. So I want to make a series about that, guys. It's about your big lifts, it's about controlling the lifts, it's about getting stronger, it's about building muscle density, as well as hypertrophy and obviously general bodybuilding. But that's where I want to take it. So with this series, now I want to obviously make a point that I work full time as well, and I also PT of an evening, 1 or 2 evenings a week. And so therefore I haven't got a huge amount of time to film and edit videos, but I do fit it in for you guys, because I'm getting a huge amount of support for this channel, which I just want to say, like, I love each and every one of you for the support that you are giving me and this channel. It's really spurring me on to work and get these videos out for you guys and make some edits for you. But what I aim to do now is make 3 videos a week. Okay, so I've got 4. My training split works in 4 days, 4 big lifts. Okay, each week I'm going to focus on one of them lifts or one of them workouts in particular for you guys. So I'm going to vlog each, as much as I can, these 4 days. 1 video a week is going to be of a vlog, okay, with a nice workout edit on the end of that vlog, or at the beginning of the vlog, depending on how I edit. The second video is going to be an instructional workout video, so I'm going to take you through one of the workouts, full workout, and explain to you exactly what I'm doing and exactly why I'm doing it. Okay, so for you guys at home that are trying to understand or want to follow or want to maybe copy the programs, you can then understand exactly what it is that I'm doing in the gym. Excuse me. The third is kind of like a miscellaneous one. It's either going to be another vlog, an edit, or I suppose that's pretty much it. I mean, another vlog or edit. Nutrition wise, I will film some of that for you guys. I mean, I'm not focusing hugely on it. Basically, all I'm doing is making sure I'm hitting my protein every day and making sure I'm in a surplus. It's really quite simple. I don't like to focus on weighing out food and counting calories on an off season because it's stressful enough doing it during dieting, and not just for myself but for people around me. So that's the focus of the channel, and that leads me nicely on to real talk. Okay, dieting for the competition, Miami Pro. Not just that, but in general, like, it takes a lot of your time. It takes a lot of your time, a lot of your focus. It requires commitment and consistency, and it is very difficult to balance competition, dieting for a competition, training for a competition, and social life. It's very difficult because, especially if your circle of support around you, and they will support you, but that doesn't necessarily mean they exactly understand it, and therefore sometimes find it very difficult when you can or can't do certain things, and you have to commit to certain workouts and certain way of eating and so on and so forth. Now, that doesn't just apply to cutting for a show, that applies to the off season as well. It is just as important. You cannot switch off the off season for 5, 6, 7, 8 months and then just diet for sort of like 3 months and think that you can come up in a show. You have to be consistent on the off season as well. You have to do your workouts. You have to train hard. You have to go to the gym regularly, and you do have to eat as well, a lot. Not just a lot, not necessarily a lot, but you do have to eat well. You have to make sure you're getting enough calories in, and you make sure you're hitting your macros. All of that doesn't necessarily apply to what most people outside the fitness industry consider a normal life or a normal way. And it's very difficult for people to understand that. And I want to make you guys aware that if you're going to commit to doing these shows and trying to make your way in the fitness industry, it's not just difficult on you, it's really difficult for the people around you, and you really need to be aware of that. It's very difficult to get caught, it's very easy to get caught up in yourself, basically. And I know certainly through dieting for a competition, for the Miami Pro for example, certain things kind of put pressure on your relationships, not just with like your girlfriend or your boyfriend, but with your friends. I barely saw my friends at all through the whole prep, and I did see them, we did go out, we did have fun, but obviously I can't join in on their like going out and drinking and eating crap and stuff like that. And as much as they understand it, that you don't get as involved as you would if you weren't competing for a competition, let's put it that way. And at the same time, it puts pressure on your relationships with partners as well. Things like eating together, cooking together, going out for meals, socialising, seeing each other after work. I mean, I'm working full time, I PT, and then I've also got to hit my workouts, film my workouts and edit them for you guys. Imagine this, like the time that is left for me to focus on my girlfriend. And sorry about that, guys. Basically, my card was full, cut off just as I was finishing up, so I've had to go back, delete some footage and re-record the end. But I'm just going to summarise for you that basically all I'm trying to say is that, as much as I want to be real and transparent with you guys, as much as some of the other channels that purely focus and have the time to purely focus on just going to the gym, recording, going to the gym, recording, I want to make this real. I work full time, as I said to you, and it is difficult to fit it all in, but I do fit it all in, and I do find that balance, and it's difficult for some people to understand. I want to say thank you to everybody that is supporting me still and has supported me. You know who you are. And basically, don't let the whole thing consume you, but at the same time, if you don't stay consistent and committed to what it is you want to achieve, you will not achieve it. And that is a harsh reality. It is difficult, it's not easy, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyway, thank you so much for your support on the channel, guys. Love you all to bits. The next series, nothing special, building your foundations, episode 1 coming at you, and I'll see you in the vlog.